As we think about, AI as it enters into film, what you actually think even defines AI in film, right? I'm thinking about like, we've had CGI for forever, right? And that's like a form of using like computers to advance film technology. Like, do you think there's a distinction, or are we just looking at kind of like a curve of different kinds of advancing technology that we're just going to keep using as filmmakers adapt and use new tools?
Yeah, to me, I think we're using, even us with the AI Film Festival, we're using AI um, as a preface to say, like, some AI was being used to create this idea, but I don't think we're going to be talking about AI films in a near future. It's
Mhm.
just going to be about
Yeah.
films, and most likely it's going to be a new kinds of films. Now we're talking about films because that's the thing that we, such as like talking about remix. This is the things that we have been doing in the past. This is the things that we know we can create. But I do believe that as this technology progresses, with new capabilities such as real-time interactive outputs and multi-shot sequences, I think we can aim to have different kind of stories, different kind of ways of telling stories that perhaps are going to blend what we know, what we today know as films and what we know about video games, and it's going to be perhaps as a mix, and maybe it's going to be named differently and have a completely different naming for that. And I think then we're going to start about talking about that new medium rather than this is made with AI or not.
Yeah. My guess is there's gonna be like a gray area between AI, or they're just gonna blend together into one giant thing, like filmmaking and AI will sort of blend together. And like, I can see AI being a lot like CGI was. Like, I can see it doing a lot of that work, like generating special effects and composites and stuff like that. I can see it taking over a lot of that work. So I think they're all going to kind of blend together. And I would guess, I mean, I'd be curious what you think, like going to a particular platform rather than like using Photoshop now, and instead it being more like I'm using Photoshop, but I'm using Runway. Here's a good idea. You can steal this Runway into Photoshop, or like whatever's in Photoshop, sort of like Perplexity is now, like there's multiple tools within your tool and you
Yeah.
can call on them when you need them.
That's great because we have just released something on
Are
our
you shooting
tool.
that?
We understand that the best workflows are the workflows that you bring the best things that are possible for you to create whatever you want to
Mhm.
create. So we just announced yesterday a tool that's called Workflow, where you can start combining different models, third-party models, our models, different tools and capabilities into whatever you want, and create that as a standalone or use case a package app that you can reuse and share with your
Oh, it's
teams. So one thing that we have learned working with artists for over 8 years, and us ourselves being artists, that no artist has the same workflow. Everyone has their own unique way of working, and they want to use different things at different times. So we want to provide them with the best that we can offer from whatever is in the market.